What does it take for an individual to roll up their sleeves and lift up their chin, anchored in the knowing that they are powerful, and lead in their wholehearted compassion, bold devotion, and gifted intuition? I ask you, what does it take for a little girl full of dreams and ideas to grow up to be not who the world told her to be? The shoulds and obligations, the impossible expectations that they may all be dropped in an instant. And the hunt for approval is replaced with self-integrity. What does it take for an ambitious woman to rip off the labels and cultural perceptions that have defined her, and the strive for perfection is eliminated? Her superwoman cape is shredded to pieces so that none of these define her worth. Individuals who are comfortable with themselves and confident to share their voice, stand in their truth, and embody their essence to the fullest are more likely to have fulfilling relationships and careers and lead their life as successful, empowered individuals. Parents, you want your children to grow up to be confident and independent. We want to raise women and men who know their worth and aren't afraid to go after what they deserve. Employers and educators, as an educator myself, we want to support today's generation to rise up to the calling to share their unique gifts and talents with the world, step into their purpose and do what they are passionate about. And to all men and women, whether you are a professional or not, we are given this opportunity to rise up as leaders in our life. But what will it take? The problem is that 7 in 10 girls believe that they are not good enough or do not measure up in some way, including their looks, performance in their schools, and relationships with their family and friends. 74% of girls say they are under pressure to please everyone, and 98% of girls feel an immense pressure from external sources to look a certain way. Lastly, 1 in 4 girls fall in a clinical diagnosis, such as depression or eating disorders. So I ask you, what does it take for us to rise up confidently, just as we are, vulnerably authentic in all our messy imperfection, and the idea to fit in or be anything or anyone we aren't dissolves like a thick cloud? What does it take for us to rise up and say no when we need to, and let go of self-denial that leaves us crippled and exhausted, and say yes to ourselves and our needs? The past few years, I've had the honor to coach and educate individuals by helping them to reach their potential and step into their leadership more confidently and independent. But essentially, I was that little girl myself. And through my own personal journey, I've experienced and learned firsthand what it takes to step into our leadership in our life and business and develop those essential skills such as emotional intelligence, courage, and self-integrity. And I believe it is essential that everyone has access to the support and tools needed that will enable them to implement them effectively in their everyday life, so that they too can feel empowered and confident in who they are. So I can speak to your audience in your space, either in person or online, on a variety of topics around life leadership, entrepreneurial leadership, empowerment, and mental and emotional well-being. From identifying and unlocking your unique skills and purpose, to ditching the hustle and embracing aligned action. I can also deliver workshops for a more in-depth training and coaching opportunities to offer you a more tailored approach as per your request, to accommodate your audience, your business, your students, and support them with what they need the most. So what does it take for an individual to finally embody their truth and pave their way in this world in the fullness of their true essence? Because when we are able to stand in our power and redefine our story, we can lead with it and radically change not only our life, but the lives of others also. by sharing our gifts and our passion with the world. I'm Suzanne Marie. I would love to talk to your audience, educate and support them to rise up as confident leaders in their life.